Got any ideas?
Woo! Hey guys, Valtorious the Awoken here. Oh my god, first off, I'm gonna start off the ending of the year, saying that Kingpin, greatest villain of 2018, Ricardo Diaz, greatest villain of 2018, Tobias Whale, greatest villain of 2018, and personally, he's gonna hold a special place in my dark soul, is gonna be Agent Liberty. Now, seeing how Black Lightning was crazy, oh my god, like, god dang, man, like, okay, this tonight's mid-season finale was quite interesting, where, you had, Khalil got messed up. We all thought, well, I kind of knew he wasn't gonna die, because, he's still important to the story, and since Jennifer is like, well, I'm still with the guy, ride or die, but either way, it was still stupid, because it's like, well, Lynn is all upset, Jefferson's losing his whack, even though it was kind of funny how he was about to fly out in public, and Gamby was like, yo, stop. He said, I raised you, damn it, get the fuck off of me. Like that, I was like, oh shit. That was a real father-son moment right there. I was like, holy shit. That was cool. That was pretty cool. But everything that led up to how, everything that kind of like happened in the show, where they was basically looking for Jennifer, she kind of just like I said, she just dipped and stuff, and then we kind of like seen towards the end where it's this black dude who's teleporting everywhere, like he Nightcrawler and some shit, and he just killing people, and he getting orders from Tobias to come to Freeland to, I guess, hunt and capture Khalil and stuff. So that is interesting, even though we all probably, maybe somebody might know who he is, but I don't know who he is, but that was kind of looking cool. And then even in the beginning, towards like the mid-season, like it was quite interesting how they actually showed that there was more people that wasn't in Freeland that also had powers, like that weird girl with they had I was gonna say the Strix, but she had powers, and then she was able to control people and use them and stuff because she gave them the power, and she was also one of the kids from 30 years ago who was the original people who had the powers, like besides Jefferson, she had the power as well. And the whole racism flag and all that stuff played, and not too much of it, because it's like she said she admired Black Lightning from afar, which was funny because it was like, see, that segment was a little bit stupid, because I'm like, well, you had him, okay, yeah, you said that you admired him from afar. He was like, oh, you had a Confederate flag up. He was like, wait, hold up here, like, what? Like, this is wrong here. So she was like, oh, you could be black and you proud, what if I'm white and I'm proud? I was like, I never heard anybody say that before, but I was like, okay, okay, I kind of get that one. Like that. And then the other part was where you try to electrocute the dude, and next thing you know, it was like he got power. Like, yeah, okay, you thought it was from the suit, but you shocking him, and you see him laughing and cheesing, and it's like, okay, and he just gets supercharged, and that little segment was pretty fun. Then Tobias, oh my god, Tobias freaking Well. I just love how this is why I say he is going to go down as 2018. Like I said, my main four is the best villains. Like, maybe Agent of Liberty is like at number 4, because maybe not, he's not for everybody, but he's for me. But Tobias Well is definitely on the list, because this man is literally kingpin in everybody. How he had the new, I think, mayor or congressman or whatever, he was like, oh, you gonna work for me, and the way he was laughing and grinning at him, I'm like, Tobias, my boy, yo, chill, what's wrong with you, yo? Next thing you know, then he had some other guy, oh no, I'm sorry, he was beating the hell out of Khalil, yeah, because Khalil was disobeying his orders, and he was beating the hell out of him. He was like, oh, so Khalil, I told you to do this and I told you to do that, even though Khalil tried at some points to get away from him, but eventually he managed to get away from him, because as we seen how he escaped when it was just him and Jennifer on the run. But the thing that kind of got everybody into perspective, it was like, okay, when that assassin woman called up Tobias and was like, yeah, Black Lightning and company showed up. So he said, wait, why is Black Lightning there? Then he said, oh, that Pierce girl again. Like that. So it was like, yeah, he's probably putting 2 and 2 together, and even gonna say maybe the Pierce family knows Black Lightning, or Jefferson Pierce is Black Lightning. So he is gonna start putting that together and stuff. So don't be surprised if it's maybe in this season he's gonna be like, oh, I know who Black Lightning is, or whatever. But it is gonna pop up where he's gonna be like, oh, I know who Black Lightning is and stuff. So we still gonna be looking forward to seeing that. Anissa and her lady friend partner that she has, and how like she keeps taking this medicine to suppress like some sort of power or gene that she has. So I'm a little bit interested to seeing what they're gonna do with that, you know, because that haven't been fully open. Because personally, when she came back into our life, I thought it was done, like over. It was just, they just moved her along. She was just some side character. But it was like, oh no, they bring her back into this because since the whole green light situation has been happening and people with powers started to reemerge again, they was like, oh, okay, you know, there's more other people that has powers. So not only besides Jefferson and the original people from 30 years ago that has powers, you have new people who's popping up with powers, but some of them aren't Freeland, some of them are scattered out, which is cool, which is really, really cool. And I like this. I really do like this and stuff. Then you have Lynn, who's working with the government, you know, trying to like save some of these kids and, you know, get them back to their respectable families. But as we all know, the government is being dicks and it's like, well, you know, you gotta pay, what was that shit, $500,000 in order for them to actually see their kid or for them to get released or something. So, and hence that you had to have Anissa to rob from the people who has money to give it to the people who need it. So she didn't do a bad thing, even though Jefferson was like, well, you know, you live in my house, you know, this is wrong what you doing and stuff like that. So you know, I still liked how everything was kind of like resolved a little bit, because it's like, well, she's doing the wrong thing for the right reasons and stuff, and she's helping out the people. Not only that, Tobias has been cleared of all charges of the whole Pierce and stuff, even though some people read articles and they know who Tobias is, because people who've been around 30 years ago and maybe a few years before that know that Tobias isn't really a good man, because now he's running the 100 and stuff, and he's getting this new guy to work for him and stuff. So it's looking good, man. I'm telling you, yo, Black Lightning is looking real good. Like, I am hyped to see what they're gonna do for like next year and stuff. Like, you know, when the season come back, you know, I am looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do, because Tobias got this new guy working for him. So it's like, it may probably have to do with the briefcase, because remember, the briefcase also played in factor in season 1, where it contained, I guess it's hell or something that probably may kill Black Lightning, or maybe control him or take away his powers completely. You know, we don't know fully what that briefcase is gonna be and stuff until we see maybe later on in the season and stuff. So, you know, there is that. And there's a possibility that we probably might see somebody in the Black Lightning family might actually die this time. So since the whole Gambi death type thing, because even though some of us as the viewers may have not would have been like, oh, okay, this is how Gambi died, but no, like, the man had this man had like a car and he was able to get out of it and stuff. So and he has to figure out who's trying to kill him. So there is that too, like the NSA, you know, whoever else is in charge, or people that knows of Gambi, they want him dead. Like, my guesses could be Tobias, but I don't know. I would say Tobias, but I think it's probably like something deeper, something more sinister and stuff, that somebody wants Gambi dead. And you know, that's still, you know, is playing into like a factor, and everything else is just, it's freaking good. You know, it's freaking good. So even though this is like a Ramble review type thing, you know, because it's like I'm all over the place, but I give this shit a 5. You already know, Black Lightning gets a 5. Like, there wasn't no cuck stuff, there was no stupid stuff. This shit gets a 5, you know. it gets a fly off. So until when it comes back in January of next year, that's when we're gonna fully see everything kind of like play out. Will Khalil find out Jennifer? Will he find out Black Lightning's identity? Maybe, you know, it's possibilities and stuff. But Tobias is onto something, and that's what we all like wondering, like, yo, because seeing this man and how he's being like kingpin, like how the dude was telling him like, oh, so you know they didn't accept you, but I will, and he put $100 grand into his bank account. He said, oh, I'll do whatever you want. I'm like, yo, my boy chill. Like, my boy chill. And he's just scoping people out. He's doing some kingpin type shit. I'm like, man, he's best villain of 2018. I swear. Best villain of 2018. I don't know where they found that man, but best villain of 2018. So, I'm going to end this right here. Yeah. If you like what you heard, you know, please subscribe, share, all that wonderful stuff. Yeah, and I'll catch you later.